I was inspired by a shaman who I studied with in Nepal in the Himalayas. His name is Kali Baba, and he would travel around Southeast Asia with nothing but the clothing on his back. And he did this to go to different holy sites. He never got stuck. He always found a way to continue, and he was always supported by the universe. I found this really inspiring, and in India, there's this assumption that it's just what the holy men do, but I wanted to do it for myself because I don't see why that's just limited to holy men in India. So I decided to try it, and I wanted to do it going to Afghanistan. I wanted to go to Afghanistan because I wanted to see Muslim culture beyond the lens of Western media. I didn't have much money, but I wanted to go. I had my plane ticket and $100, and I got on the plane and I made it to Afghanistan. When I got to Kabul, the first things I remember, everything looked dusty and brown. There wasn't much as far as greenery. Everything was dry. I saw women in burqas right away. I saw a lot of men with turbans, and I saw a really vibrant street life. You don't know when your job will come. It takes some mental discipline to not let yourself go into the negativity, into the what ifs. What if I don't get a job? What if I have no money? Oh God, what if I'm homeless in Kabul? What if I'm stuck in Afghanistan forever? I'd have to kind of battle those thoughts, but I guess once you start to practice that, it gets easier. I was documenting the Buddhist remains of Afghanistan and learning about the Buddhist history, which is very significant, and I know that most people in the West don't even know that, Afghanistan was a Buddhist epicenter during the time of the Silk Road about 1,000 years ago. I was in such an ancient place, of so much history, and it makes you feel. It made me feel so excited and just like a speck of dust in a way. Like I was just there for a moment in such a long and deep history. I'm fascinated by the Silk Road culture. I thought about it when I was there, going back to the days of Jesus. And there are some theories that Jesus got on the Silk Road when he disappeared. That made me think, especially when I was in Kabul during Christmas, which can kind of be lonely when you don't see the things that you see in your home for Christmas. No Christmas trees, no Christmas carols, no snow. But I thought about it in a different way. I thought, well, if Jesus really did pass through here on the Silk Road, which is, taking the Silk Road at that time, going from Israel to India, you have to go through Kabul. There's no way to get around it. But it made me think more about Christmas and what it really means. Afghanistan was the perfect place to really face some of my deepest fears. Because it is a war zone, I became very acquainted with rockets, bombs, kidnappings. I was held at gunpoint in the middle of nowhere, Afghanistan, on a mountain road. And it was pretty close there. I thought I was going to die, and I was okay with that. And honestly, when I was held at gunpoint, I thought to myself, I went into lotus position in the back of a car because I didn't know what else to do, and I thought that would be a nice way to go. And I didn't fear dying because I had such an amazing life. I've had such a full life. I've done so many things that most people don't do in one lifetime. And I'm really grateful for that. But I guess for me, it really helped me to live in the moment. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So celebrate what you have now. I think the Afghans are really good at that too, because, you know, they've lost a lot of loved ones, they've lost their homes, they had to leave the country as refugees. So I think they're really good about savoring the moment, because it might not last the way it is right now. أولئك هم الفاسقون أولئك هم الفاسقون